a quiet Midwestern town in America, Salem, Massachusetts, the site of a series of grisly murders. All the victims were apparently dead. Yeah. This is basically Square by way of Capcom. Hope you're enjoying that. Okay, folks, full disclosure policy. Basically, Teddy, no! Why? Why, right after Among the Sleep, why would you show me that? But no, full disclosure policy. I'm actually playing the first hour or so of this game not blind, because apparently ITV decided it just wasn't going to record any sound, so I've had to replay this entire section. That's the thing I'm doing, and I'm so happy about it.
You start thinking you're invincible.
Not really. Just very, very poor. The entirety of the inside of my mouth is a black void.
Nothing can touch you.
That's weird.
You never really lose.
Yeah. You sure you're not going to win this fight with gravity, mate?
Arrest some freak. Find out you aren't as invincible as you thought.
I know, who'd have thought it would? Drop to concrete. No any weakness. So even your mother didn't like you. For good reason.
Time to make it official.
It hurts.
Yeah.
You steal my car?
Get you confused? Are we ganglander? Are we cop? We're both. We're Ronin. We're conflicted. Hell of a fighter, though, apparently. He didn't help us in this particular case, but yeah. Apparently so.
You're under arrest for the assault and battery, Vincent Coulter.
Guilty on 2 counts of grand theft auto.
On the indictment,
I think.
grand larceny.
Voting was an indication of what a scumbag you are. My magical healing touch girlfriend?
Let me take it.
Yeah, it's an impressive talent, right? She should be on Heroes. Way to go. Reference a show that's been dead for like 4 years. Good job.
They do.
Hell yeah, I do.
Your sister wants to marry a dangerous criminal and you make him an officer? I don't legitimize the guy. Just saying.
Julia.
I mean, look at this douchebag. He's dressing like a cop from the 40s.
Julia.
I know it's like the potted history of every CSI show you've ever watched. It's great, isn't it?
Your family wore felonies like badges of honor. Now you think this new badge covers all that up? You're a fucking criminal.
The man may be a douche, but he does have a point. A tattoo of a jailbird, well done.
You need to slow down, man. Right? This is crazy. I didn't know better. So you actually want to die.
Actually, he kind of reminds me of LA Noir Yahtzee at this point. Is that general dress?
You're under arrest.
In fact, very much so. You don't know if Yahtzee's ever been to Massachusetts? Can't really fault the cigarette smoking at this point. You survived a drop from a window like that, then the extra cigarette's probably not going to stop you. Perhaps it might. But you'll hiccup and swallow it and choke to death. Wouldn't that be ironic? Short game, though. Yeah, we definitely know we're playing a Square game. It's coming up for 4 minutes in, and no, only just barely got control of the character. Yes, I've played the modern games before, you know. I think I can handle the whole use L to walk business.
Damn it.
I don't get why games of this sort of period feel the need to do that anymore. To, you know, tutorial with basic controls. Controls that every game has been using for like the past, what, 10 years? Road!
Watch it, lady.
In fact, who designs a door that opens outwards? No doors open outward. They open inward to prevent things like that. That's right, Ronan. You're a ghost! I can poke my own nose. I'm alive.
I can fix it. If I just get back in my body, then maybe I'll wake up.
Being the expert in all things paranormal, you now apparently are. Well done. You never know. Could work. Possibly not, but maybe. Thrown out of a window by a criminal. I can fix this problem if I just possess myself. Whoa. I'm clipping through myself. Ugh. The collision problems.
Come on.
Terrible thing.
Someone had to hear that glass shatter.
Yeah. Ooh, hello. You're a spooky chap, aren't you? No, motherfucker. Damn these lack of hands. Well, these ghost hands. Yeah, that worked out so well for Patrick Swayze. I'm playing Ghost. Well, except for the fact that Demi Moore's already dead in this case, but yeah, I'm playing Ghost. Oh dear. What was I drinking? Wow, even when you're dead, it still hurts. Life's a bitch, then you die and it still hurts. God damn. I'm Danny Phantom. Apparently. He's... To point out, by the way, you know when the guy hit the slide like that? He basically just ejected the first bullet completely unspent. Pretty sure that's how it works, right? You manually move the slide. It's meant to be used to eject spent bullet casings. You just popped one of the bullets for no reason.
Get back here!
Don't think he's listening somehow. No, caught it a hint. And now we're playing Assassin's Creed. Oh, anything but that! Do you tell me the afterlife isn't run by Ubisoft? Or you have to pay to be there? I have a permanent Wi-Fi connection. Okay. Yes, it burns! Yeah. You look over there, you can see Lord Gwyn. Or at least one of his knights. Okay.
Ronan?
But if you try and walk away, it just ports you back here, so there's no point.
I can't believe I found you.
Hey, you. Julia, that's the one.
I thought I'd never see you again.
Not supposed to be emotional, but we've known you for like 10 seconds.
Never looked better.
I would say potted history doesn't really make for great character caring.
God, I've missed you.
I would give anything to be there with you. For us to be together again, but...
What?
That's right, she's a hologram.
Oh, no, not again. No.
Sorry, Ronan, your princess is in another afterlife.
It's the other side of the bridge.
Bridge? What bridge?
Where you are is a prison. Or a bridge. It all depends on how you see it.
Ah, going for the purgatory metaphor.
Where you are isn't safe.
Kinda surprised Ronan didn't go straight down, if you take my meaning.
The bridge. You need to move on.
Move on. Is that where you are?
Don't worry about me. Something about your life isn't finished yet.
Seemed pretty over to me. Like 7 shots over.
Think. What about your life feels unresolved?
I don't know.
Figure.
Well, I was tossed out a window and murdered recently.
Julia, you left me once and it destroyed me. Please don't leave me again.
We'll see each other again, love. Just save yourself.
No, Julia! Don't leave me, Julia!
God damn. Cryptic ghost wenches. Can I just play one game without a cryptic ghost wench in it?
The Regal Apartment's bleeding. He's been shot. Send an ambulance.
He's not breathing.
My friend says he's not breathing.
I can't feel a pulse.
He's pretty dead.
There's broken glass everywhere and a lot of blood.
I don't think they really care about a particular detail. That's over in America, of course, the health services and public sanitation department are one and the same.
Hey, man.
Send an ambulance and a street sweeper. I could just send the street sweeper, actually. Pile up the trash in the back, you know?
Please.
I don't got anything against Ronan, but, you know. Not exactly enamoured of him after this opening cutscene that won't end! Jesus Christ, it's Final Fantasy 9 all over again. It's the cutscene that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Oh, there's a creepy little girl. Of course there is. A horror setting. Well, you know the door, kids. Follow the creepy girl down the alleyway. Hope not to die. Basically how we're doing this. My phone is buzzing behind me. Oh good, and my cat's here. Why is it you appear every time I'm trying to get recording done? Why's your face dirty?
Hey,
I don't even want to know, do I?
why did you run?
It gets
Because a grown-ass man was chasing her?
counsel to the new ones. Don't take it personal.
Running through walls, making things appear. You look like you've been here a while. You must know how this place works then.
Works? This place isn't hard to understand. Figure
Damn,
out
that's
your
an ugly
gifts,
kid.
and maybe you won't get trapped here.
Oh, good dialogue trees.
Your strengths in life are...
Actually got nothing against dialogue trees. I'll say, mentioning Final Fantasy 9, I used to enjoy doing them in that.
Some power is unique.
There's something about dialogue trees in text form work better than in spoken form though. Perhaps it's the lack of intonation and inflection. Stops the conversation from jarring if you choose a completely random subject.
Strengths become abilities.
So, presumably Rowan here can transform into a massive penis.
The door just hit me.
Being the
but I'm
dick he
passing
is.
Through other stuff. What is it with this place? I thought I'd be able to walk through everything.
We can't enter the buildings the people of Salem have consecrated.
Flipping textures everywhere.
Save through
The horror. The horror!
an open door or a window. But once inside,
So, we're less ghost and more cat is what you're saying.
you'll know the ghostly objects we can't pass through by their blue glow. It will all seem logical in due time.
I doubt it.
Who are you? Looks like you've been here a while.
Me? I'm just someone like you.
Even in death, still smoking, eh,
And
Run?
I say this is no playground.
Then again, unless you can get ghost cancer, I suppose it's not an issue.
Or others can do it for you.
That's about it. It's the building randomly catching on fire behind her. Doesn't make her seem sinister at all. Totally trustworthy.
Demons. They were once like us but lost themselves. They can never move on now, and exist only to consume those lingering here. Those like us.
I getcha.
Awesome. Even when dead, you can't escape the dicks.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're talking about. How could I rob my own future?
You're
I don't know, with a burlap sack and a mask.
You don't resolve it, you don't leave. Don't worry, that's pretty common.
Common?
That's crazy.
In case you're wondering, by the way, when you push select, you're allowed to view clues for cases you're working on. I'll show you that in a minute when we actually get to the first proper case.
That's the way I can get out of here.
Well, best of luck to you.
Wait.
We've got some audio delay going on. It's happening on my TV though, so I'm assuming that's in-game audio delay, not just something happening because of my Porsche.
Be careful out there. You never know what's waiting around the corner.
Hell and damnation, apparently. Portals to the underworld. Many a tentacled thing going, "Hey Roland, give us 5!" There was actually a little bit of gameplay where you learn the move object mechanic, but it's literally 30 seconds of gameplay that means nothing, so I've cut it out.
On the street. It's like looking in a mirror you don't want to see but can't turn away from.
What are you grinning
That's
at?
when you realize you no longer know which one's real and which is the reflection.
That's not how mirrors work, not unless you've got dissociative personality disorder, Ronan. Which I wouldn't put past you at this point. This entire thing should be one massive trip for all I know. Ooh. Yeah, it's still happening, Ronan. Better get used to it, mate. You better start believing in ghost stories, Ronan. You're in one.
Tamper with the evidence.
In all fairness, it's something you have to do whenever you see a fedora.
Backup. Who needs backup? You shouldn't have tried to be one of us. Man, you were one dumb son of a bitch.
Peekaboo!
Sir?
You got a fly in your cheek, by the way. Let me get that for you!
Hey, Baxter, hey! Just get back and taking them statements.
Ah, that's right. You just got pimp slapped by Fat Jake Gyllenhaal.
This is not your scene.
You see what I mean in a minute. Wait for the angle. There it is. That's Fat Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. Maybe it's not my scene. But it is my case. Tomorrow
No, it's
it'll be
not.
my case. And the next day.
If it was your case, it would be your scene. That's how it works.
You do well to remember that, Sergeant.
Look, I'm just following Captain's orders here. You know the procedure when a family member is...
Ah, you must be the brother-in-law then. One decided to make a convicted felon a cop. That legitimized him marrying your sister. Except she still ended up dead. No idea how yet. I assume that's going to come into it at some point, rather.
Sometimes I wished you were dead.
What are you, the Joker? Gonna fix a smile on my face after death?
You do me a favor, Godman. Tell Julie I miss her.
She knows, Rex. She knows.
I know of my 5 seconds of conversation with her earlier, which we didn't even mention you in.
What goes cold?
Right. It's time for LA Noire, ghost style.
See what they've learned.
Did you see the man in the hood?
And see, normally it won't do this. This is the tutorial investigation. It makes a point of showing you all the different places you can go interact with.
Nice to know what they're talking about.
I gotta see if they found any leads.
Now that I do like, the fact it gives you a little glowy thing in the middle that reminds you of what your main objective is throughout the course of the investigation.
Clues here have gotta tell me something.
Now, the only thing I don't per se like about the game is that it tells you how many clues there are to find in each scene, which is a bit of a cheat in and of itself. But the fact is, a lot of the clues you can find are utterly meaningless. I do mean utterly. You'll see what I mean when we go to the resolve case thing at the end of this. In most cases, when you want to actually use a clue, you only have to use either one of the things you found. Go through these real quick. Boom, yep. You definitely wanted him dead. Free from window and shot you. I can finally say, well, you can't say you quit, can you, Ronan? That jibe is kind of put off by the fact you're still smoking. Yeah, let's do this real quick. Right. Now that in the middle is important. The top one can't be done yet, so it's the one at the bottom we need to select. Now, you get like a free rank rating. If you figure things out straight away, you get the free rank. Each time you make a mistake, it goes down until you can get only one. As far as I can tell, though, it means absolutely nothing, though. It doesn't seem to have any effect whatsoever on anything in the game if you screw up and get like a 1 shield ranking.
Ronan, unbelievable.
The conclusions you make are exactly the same. I don't get it.
What was he even doing here? Asking for it. A witness called in saying he saw the bell killer enter a building. Ronan responds, disregards orders for backup. Next thing you know, the bell killer tried to see if he could make him sprout angel wings. And then bam, 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 bam. 7 to the chest. Point blank.
You really have no idea when to quit, do you, Baxter?
You ever take a look at those tattoos of his? All that gangland prison crap? He was more criminal than cop. Yeah, you live like a thief, you die like a thief.
Man's got a point.
It's still a badge, dickhead.
So's that man. Even so. Okay. What's next? Suppose we can try and do these next. Are you supposed to possess this guy?
Be patient with her.
And he gives you the clues to what you need to do with her.
She's not used to dealing with scenes like this.
Basically, you need to get her to focus on what she needs to recall. And to do that, you can affect her memories by selecting the appropriate icon. If you get it wrong, however, do this real quick. Red. That won't help, apparently. And it kicks you out of the screen, which is really annoying. Right, I can't remember which one actually does it. I think it's Bell Killer. Yeah. It's kind of counterintuitive in some cases as well. You got all those clues and you only need to select one of them to, move the scene on.
Outside. Looking up at the top apartment on the 4th floor, I think.
Why thinking about the murderer will calm her down, I really don't know. I say it's very counterintuitive in some respects.
The killer came here for a reason.
It's one of the later scenes where you get like 14 bloody clues and you only need like 2 of them to actually, progress the game. And the method of the investigation changes. Sometimes you have to find like the right single clue out of the massive lot you've got. Other times you have to link 3 of them to create an order of events.
Fantastic.
Sometimes it's very broad, sometimes you want a very specific series of events.
I just need to follow Stewart into the building.
But first, Hey there, darling.
Do I need
How
to
you
wait
doing?
for someone to open a door every time I want to go inside?
Yeah, any buildings that were consecrated can be a bit tricky getting into, but once you're inside, it's smooth sailing.
Like I said, it's like
Same
being a
goes for
cat.
getting out. Open doors, windows, whatever. It's all fair game.
How many buildings are like this?
Around here?
Now you know, folks. Keep your windows closed. You might be inviting spooks in.
Thanks.
Astral peeping toms. Spectral voyeurs. What's wrong? Is it chilly? Do you have the willies? Oh, fuck off, Iden. Nobody wants you in this game. Bleh.
Going for it.
There he is anyway. Oh, so that's what Iden looks like. There you go, I never actually played the game to completion, so I don't know what he actually looks like. It's all a mystery to me.
Oh, it's just you. I knew I heard something.
Hi there, other ghost man. Yeah. Little sort of outlines on the walls indicate popular paths for ghosts. Also one appears whenever you pass through an area as well, so you can keep track of which wall you've come in through.
Oracle, for God's sake. Come on, don't look so lost. Take a look around or something. You know, spy a little. It's not like anyone's gonna stop you.
Which all you do with your afterlife. Snoop on other people's business. Yeah, like I say, because I already know what I'm doing, we've got two things in this room. We have a collector's subquest, which I can't remember where all of these are. I got them on my main save, but I can't remember where they all are, so I probably won't collect them in this particular run-through. We also get our first subquest.
What's lost is my body. I know I got killed right here, and I know it sounds crazy, but I'd feel a lot better if I knew where my body was. Are you a detective or something?
I gave it away. Well, actually I don't really look like a detective. I look like I'm on my way to a fancy dress party as a detective.
Lead us to your body.
I know they were old people, and I know they
You were murdered by old people?
apartment building. Other than that,
How?
everything is hazy. But I was doing a lot of drugs at the time.
You do need a detective.
No.
I'll see what I can find out from any older residents of the building.
See, I gotta admit, this game does many things, but making you give a damn about... Ghost porn. Making you give a damn about the protagonists isn't really one of them. Right. Tell me all of your secrets.
Won't even get out of this chair. Likes that chair more than me.
Can't think why. Tell me everything you know about the murder.
Finally, some peace and quiet. All her parties. How can anyone sleep through music blasting like that? I think she was on drugs. Walter was so tired he could barely stay awake for the 5 miles it took to drive to Smithbury Quarry. I couldn't believe he was able to find a pair of lock cutters that late at night. At least the music has stopped. Now we can finally sleep.
Like I say, making you give a damn. Preferably willing to feel bad for the lass, who, you know, sort of didn't imply that she drove these people to it. By just constantly being a awful neighbor.
Paper when Grace hit her. I still can't believe she died. It happened so fast. I've never seen Grace so crazy before.
Yeah, sleep deprivation will do that to a person.
Thank God it's all over. I can finally watch TV in peace.
Isn't that all that really matters? I say this case is solved. Anytime today game, that'd be nice. There we go. Yeah, the interaction icons, they're a really, really small hitbox. You have to be standing in the right position and looking at them at exactly the right angle. That can be really annoying when you're scouring a scene for the one clue you need to actually progress. Like, nothing's happening. It's one of the later things, it's a little optional quest on the way to the next main mission. I'll show you guys when we get there. I'll also show you how you're supposed to figure these things out. The idea is you're supposed to read through all the clues, figure out the series of events, and then solve the case. But I say, not all of the cases will be solved like this. Sometimes it'll be just a case of selecting the single right clue from the massive pile the game gives you for no apparent reason. At other times, you'll have to piece together a series of events, and then figure out which specific clues actually count as events, and which just are supposed to be fillers or indicators of how events fit together. So it really isn't a very accurate system, if I'm perfectly honest. In this case, you start off with the fact the girl was killed. And so we know that the old wench killed her, and then the body was buried by this dude, and that's it. Those other two clues, absolutely meaningless. Other than indicating that, some digging and such was done recently.
I should get back and let her know.
More ghost porn going on over there. There's a couple arguing outside. I think it's about this girl. More specifically about her kid that she apparently had, but...
It's not in the building. It's at Smithwick Quarry, about 5 miles out of town.
Yeah, it's not particularly interesting. I could have gone and listened to the news reporters as well outside whining about how they don't want to be covering the story, but again, not interesting.
I thought they were just being unreasonable. I didn't know they would do this. Thanks for your help. You have no idea how big a relief it is just knowing.
No problem.
I never really liked cops.
Can't figure out why, being a junkie scumbag that you are.
We never saw eye to eye on things. But you really came through for me. Probably should have listened to what they were trying to tell me. Maybe then things wouldn't have ended up like this. Thanks again.
Well, at least for now we can rest safe in the knowledge she's never going to bother anyone ever again. And really, isn't that all we were here for? Isn't it really? Okay. Yeah. If you gather all these things, by the way, it gives you like a little bonus story about some crime or other. Again, I don't think it actually does anything for you. There's no point system or anything that I can determine so far. It's purely just for a bit of extra story to read. Again, not bad, it has characters of the town and such, but it doesn't seem to be actually necessary at all. That's right, I've had one of those Magic Ink sets too.
Hey, come back!
Those notes aren't for you.
Well, unfortunately for you, little lady, I am very nosy.
Looks like some sort of...
Part of being a detective.
Well, I made it up to the 4th floor before the police carted away the evidence.
Yep, never mind this creepy occult shit written on the walls. Let's go find out more about my death. Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure some of these symbols have appeared in other games and things.
Maybe she's getting too much sugar. I mean, that keeps kids awake, right?
I imagine living in a haunted apartment building does it much more. Because yeah, as we're about to find out, not all the ghosts around here are victims. Some of them are just plain old douches. That's supposed to be the kid under there. Supposed to be.
Hey, you enjoy scaring kids?
This little girl cost me everything. It was supposed to be a simple job. Easy money.
What do you mean? She's just a kid.
It don't matter what she is. Her daddy...
Oh, just so you know, this character model here will get reused at least twice throughout the town.
Is that where you come in?
A simple snatch and grab. After everything was settled up, I'd let her go.
I'm guessing it wasn't so simple.
Nah, you got killed trying to kidnap a child.
And I ain't leaving till her debt is paid.
What happened, you slip on a roller skate? Oh, please say you did.
Don't worry. I can wait.
What, we're not going to help this particular brand of scumbag, Ronan? You not tickle your fancy? Seem willing to help the other one, but apparently not this guy. Seems somewhat, selective of you, Ronan. Anything hidden in here? I can't remember. I say, I'm going to take a very quick tour of the various apartments, show you guys what's around here.
Place your bets and hope your luck improves. It ain't about luck.
Yeah. Again, you can possess all these guys, read their thoughts. All it basically pertains to is pretty much summed up here.
These boys are easy pickings.
Yeah. Basically, apparently she's a very, very good poker player. And they are not. Game. There we go. Again, I think I've missed one already. I'm pretty sure it should be down to 3 already. There might have been one back down on the first floor that I've already forgotten. We've got a master hand from Zelda. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Worst spook ever. Hi, you lost the contact lens? I'll take that as a no then. He's sucking my soul out of my soul? I don't know. It's time to run the fuck away. Later, dude. Have a good one. Yes, we know. That's right. There's a stealth mechanic. Sort of. It's kind of hard to explain. It doesn't actually work that well either. What are you going to see happen right now? Demon comes in, loses track of where we are, buggers off. That does not happen anywhere near that easily outside of this tutorial. Again, first time I played this, I bugged up and got spotted by one. It chased me across the entire building. Every time I tried to hide, it went from wherever it was there to literally teleporting right in front of my hiding spot and killing me. It really just didn't work. Yeah, you can sneak up on them and QTE them to death, which, I don't know, I mean, people know my thoughts on combat in games, but, yeah. Oh good, there's more.